It's a blind.
Really good. Thank you, baby.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. I'm Yvonne with Back to Earth Creations, and welcome to my craft room. Today, we're doing a whole mess of stuff, but we have a new shop update. So we're going to be picking some orders together. You may be able to see here over my shoulder, we have a bunch of dragons making slight progress. So that's really good. Um, and just chugging right along. It's a new week for us. I know it's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Hey, Kitsune, how's it going? But yeah, it's a new week for us here in the craft room. It kind of Friday is like our reset day where we restart doing our live streams. We have our shop update, and it just kicks off our Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday like live streaming schedule. So it's when I have to wear pants. So more or less. But very exciting, pants and all. Um, well, hey Peggy, hey Kelly, hey Terry, hey Lorraine. How are all y'all doing today? It is a good day. Taking a break from faux taxidermies, right on. I tell y'all what, it's hot today, but it's okay. I found my biggest fan. And actually, that's my biggest fan, but this is my biggest handheld because we're trying to cool the whole house off of 2 window units, and we'll get there. I'm just ready for winter and moving to Alabama, which very excited about that. Um, hey Kilburns, how's it going? Hey, amazing Amy. So, what I'm going to be working on in today's live stream, other than going over the shop update and other things, is we're going to be making some wire wrapped rings using grooved cabochons. So, um, my kitsune says, I sweat through my shirt and boxers. Oh no. Good and hot here in Wichita, Kansas. Oh, I bet. Hey, medieval romance. Hey, water dragon. So, we will get to some crafting. If you're crafting along with me, we're going to be using probably 20 gauge wire. So, I had a family reunion in Alabama 2 weeks ago. Oh, right on. Where at? We're going to be moving to the northern Alabama, like near Huntsville. Um, hey, designs. How are you doing today? So, first things first, last week we gave away so much stuff. Last week was, or was it the week before? I don't know, because every week keeps getting better and better, you guys. So thank you guys so much for being here because you're helping. It's wonderful. As soon as I stopped worrying about, oh, I must appease the algorithm, and started just living for it and just having fun and sharing what we're doing in the streams and stuff, like it's been a dream come true. So thank you guys for being here. Hey Kelsey, yeah, we just got started. Over on Kick, we've been doing giveaways because, um, well, that's just what we do over there to bribe people into hanging out with us. And we were giving away our top chatter of the month wins a super mega craft box. Like, it's massive. It's this big. And we didn't have enough time in Monday's live stream to go through it together. So, whenever the winner, the person who won it, who is Trequetcher I do believe, whenever Trequetcher comes in, we're going to be taking a break from what we're doing and going through that. But let's start with, I'm going to be picking some orders, you guys, because we've got a whole big. Well, hey, Angie in Texas, Moundville. Okay, 30 to 40 minutes from Tuscaloosa, right on. And then enjoying the 65-degree weather here in Homer, Alaska. Ooh. Well, everyone just needs to visit me in Pennsylvania. It's a sunny 83 degrees. We can all hang out in the shade. That sounds lovely. I don't even know. It's like 85 here in the house. But we're doing the best we can. So just as a quick peek, and if you find yourself in a shopping mood, I haven't picked any of them yet, but you can use coupon code HAPPYCRAFTER to get 10% off of your order. So it looks like, what's the first one we're going to be picking? 31. That's in the other tray. But how are you guys doing? I love the way this drawer smells, you guys. I wish you could sniff it. I just opened it. It smells so good. Just like the cedar, the pencils. Okay, all right, focus. That's good stuff. Okay, I'm enjoying San Francisco in the 70s. I can smell the wood, right? Like, it's the little things. I'm convinced it's the little things in life, you guys. You gotta stop and sniff the pencils. You've just got to. So, we have I-31. Everybody say bye-bye to this one for me. It's going off to its new home. So we got a new grooving machine because I couldn't get the bit off of the other one. I just couldn't. And it was going to break it to try to... I need someone who's better at machines than I am, which is probably anyone, to help me, like, before we could really give it a good effort and risk breaking it, I wanted to go ahead and have a fresh groover in-house. So, and the Griffette glass grinders are affordable in Jim Christmas. Oh, it's okay. Super durable. We got a new groover, so we have a fresh bit. So it is so much easier to groove cabochons now. So this one has a little groove cut into the edge of it. So there is I-31. Everybody say bye-bye to that one, going off to its new home. And then, and I'm so looking forward, every time we groove cabochons, I'm like, I can't wait to do our own lapidary work. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Woo! What was the next one? I-33. Here's another groovy one in a beautiful marquee cut. Look at the flash in that with those banding. Like, that would be a really pretty ring. Bye-bye, I-31. Hey, Mare, how it's going? Oh, sniffing pencils. You've caught us. And then we've got I-35, which I hear that, and I always think Interstate 35. I don't know why. Ooh, that's pretty. Pretty rocks, do-do-do-do, pretty rocks. Super shiny all the time. Super shiny, now you're mine. Ooh, shiny rocks. It's better from the other angle, but that's okay. Hey, Angie says, wow, these are stunning. And with the grooves, even better. Nice. Oh, Kelly says, oh my God, you groove your cabs for people? Yes, but the ones that can be grooved that are gemstones, I go ahead and groove them and then list them to the website because we have actually a pretty high fail rate on whether or not a gemstone can take a groove, just because, you know, the stones themselves are not completely homogeneous and things just happen and sometimes they break. Whereas with all of our fused glass cabochons on our website, we have an option. So that would be like anything non-gemstone that we make here in our home is homogeneous, and so we have an added groove option on our website where you can turn any of our fused or dichroic glass into a grooved cabochon, but you can't do that for the gemstones. But you can get a Griffette glass grinder or whatever kind of glass grinder and do it your own self. We actually have a YouTube video showing you exactly how we groove ours. That way you can do it to basically anything you find that'll hold still enough. You can add a groove to it on that machine. I-39. Ooh, oh, that one's pretty too. And so this is a really pretty, just round, like coin shaped, again with the groove. And here in a little bit, I'm gonna like pick an order, wrap a cab, pick an order, wrap a cab, or something. I'm waiting to see if our friend Brooke will be showing up today. She might be busy. But that way I can show what's in her giveaway box from Monday. So, and then I-47. Why are the numbers the way that they are for interstates? Do y'all know? Because I know that there's something, but I can't remember what it is. That, like, based on the number, you can know whether it goes east to west or north to south, you know, or something. But look at that. When you think with as much as we've been on the road over all these years, I'd know that, but I just do what the TomTom tells me. Ooh, Amira says, I finally wrapped my yellow cab from you and I posted it in the community page. Right on. We'll have to take a look at that. I don't think we'll be able to today because normally I look on my phone and that's what we're streaming from. So that was a pretty cool order. What is the bit called to groove your glass or stone cabs? I have 3 grinders and want one set up for grooves. Oh, nice. Having multiple grinders. That's the way to do it. They are the Twofer's jewelry bit, the Twofer's brand jewelry bit. Sometimes I can find them in stock on Amazon. Sometimes I can find them in stock on DelphiGlass.com. Those are the 2 sources that I've been able to get mine. And so let's go ahead and just pick all the orders. I know I just said, but I'm gonna get all these orders picked. That way we can just be done with that task, and then we'll get to wrapping. So this one needs I-27. What? There's a whole thing where you even or odd have to do with if it's up and down or left and right. Yeah, can't remember what it is though. There's this meme, like a little comic strip that Randy had sent me once. That was actually, I think it was pre-Instagram reel memes. It was, he just showed it to me. It was 2 bunnies sitting on a couch, and one of the bunnies says, "Man, I wish I knew more about this subject." And the other rabbit went, "Well, that's a damn shame." And it was, the text underneath was just like, "Life before Google." Hey, Itzy, how are you doing? Cindy says Twofer's. Is that the spelling? That's what I would type in. I don't know if it's right, but that's the way I'd spell it. So what we were looking up? Beep boop. I-27. Okay. Ooh, this one's pretty. It's another one of those groovy labradorites, you guys. And I am going to be wire wrapping some groovy labradorites in today's live stream. Oh, there's the best flash. There she is. Oh, just love it. And again, this one's got that groove, but we might be out of groovy cabs on the website. But if you want to wire wrap along with us, I will be posting more grooved cabochons in next week's shop update as well. So that's pretty exciting. And YouTube channel members, not only do they get 20% off all of our shop updates, but they also get first dibs on when we yesterday was when we got the shop update loaded, and sometimes it happens on Tuesday, sometimes Wednesday, usually on Thursday. But the YouTube channel members were the first to know, and then today we announced to everybody in the newsletter, so, and here in the live stream. So we did I-27, and we're going to do I-37. I had myself in here. Ooh, but there's also I-11. We'll do that one. Ooh, that one's pretty. What are your favorite styles of labradorites, you guys? Do you prefer the ones that have like the banded flashes, like this one here? Oh, there, that flash. Show me what you're working with. Show me what you got. Nice. Or do you like the ones that are like a solid color flash all the way across? Some of my favorite ones have been where it's like hardly any flash at all, except for like opal-like speckles all throughout. Ooh. Okay, now it's gonna be I-37. Great, thanks. How are you guys? We're doing pretty well, Itzy. This heat has us pretty whooped because we can't run the air conditioner in the bed. Used to, in summers past, we could run the air conditioner in the living room and the window unit in the bedroom at the same time, and then we'd just like leave the doors open, and that would keep the house relatively cool, because then we'd just run one AC unit down here, and but it would be tolerable. And it's like I'm like actively sweating just sitting here, so I don't feel like doing anything ever except for I've been getting dragons done. Itzy, look at that, look at them dragons. So, but that's only happening because my workstation for that is sitting directly in front of the window unit. What did we just do? Was that I-37? I-37. I could look at, no, I hadn't picked it yet. Blue, and more blue, says Water Dragon. Oh, Mamer says, I love stripes and purple. Oh my god, the purple ones are my favorite. Purple and the purple and the purple and the purple and the blue, 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 blue. I love these. And with that little grooves. Okay, so I-37, and then up next is going to be I-45. Hot up north today. Goodness gracious. Michelle says, I like the unique ones. Hey, Michelle, how are you doing today? Bingo, says a Mary. I can still relate. Gross. It's 103 here in Northern California. Oh, man. Stay hydrated. Heat stroke is no joke, y'all. Mm. We did get a little bit of the yard mode yesterday, and that was pretty fun. Whose order you picking? I already picked yours, Michelle. And then what's the next one? We're doing I-45. User's the first one. Oh, look at that little guy. This is going to be about the size of what I'll be wrapping today to make some wire wrapped. I want to do a wire wrapped groovy cab ring that's like herringbone. So that's my goal for today. We'll see if I can pull that off. And then I-53. Love the dragons. Well, hey, Kate. I like the dragons too. I'm really excited about them. And we might be sculpting on them some more in our live streams. But we have so much to work on. And I get a lot more done on the dragons when I'm not streaming. So I think in the live streams, that might be where I make jewelry and stuff. And then we'll just be working on the dragons off screen. But we'll probably just do a little bit of everything, and I'm going to let Tomorrow Vaughn figure out whatever the heck it is we're doing tomorrow. Okay, so there's that order. It says 98, feels like 103. Oof. It's going to be even hotter over next week. Man. Hey, Lydia. Thank you so much. How do you determine how many of each thing to make for your shows? It's all made up. So there's no right answer. We've been doing it for probably almost 20 years. We started our business back in 2008. And so used to everything was just one of a kind, basically. And then it started to get to where it's like, okay, especially whenever I started doing chainmail, because you can take a cabochon like this one here, and I could get 5, like if you're shopping from our shop, just as an example, there's some shameless self-promotion. I would go through and I would get, like, let's say all 4 of these cabochons, which are in the same color group, like they're from the same batch of glass. And I would wrap 2 of them, probably 1 in aluminum and 1 in stainless steel, and then I would wrap 1 in copper and 1 in brass. And that way I've got now from one idea, ooh, this is pretty glass, let's set it in chainmail. I now have 4 pendants. And then it's like, well, what if I just made duplicates of those? You know, and so suddenly having 2 of each one, that way if somebody wants like a friendship necklace or something, and normally with something like that, I wouldn't do more than 2 of that glass color in that metal flavor or that metal tone. I would, but then I'd move on to like, okay, let's do the next, like, because before I got into doing glass fusing, I'd do, let's do some in labradorite, let's do some in amethyst, let's do some in basically whatever, what is it? My favorite size was the 40 by 30 millimeter cabochons from Fire Mountain Gems, because they're just big, beautiful rocks. And I'd be like, and so that's how I would start to build a base inventory, like from nothing, because I didn't know what was going to sell. But that way somebody might only like wearing gold tones, and I can't carry like gold, so brass might have to just do the trick, or an anodized aluminum for folks with metal allergies. So but we learned that we don't ever hardly need more than 15 of a design, and that's on the high end. Normally nowadays I just make 5 of a design. That way that's enough of making it that I'll have like ideas on how to mutate it and turn it into something else, like in a new design, and then I'll make 5 of that one, or you know, maybe like 10 if it's something like our Celtic star necklaces. Let me show you the Celtic star necklaces, because these are ones that these are a really great example of one of the chainmail designs. So this was actually the focal point of this, not the beads, but just the star focal point was one of the main projects for our July craft-along kits. And so this is one of our, just over the years, one of our best-selling necklace designs, because not only does it look really cute as, you know, just as a necklace with probably a slightly lower cut shirt, But I just love the way that it sits. It's so lightweight and easy to wear. But they also, if you're like me and you're blessed with some free real estate as far as wearing circlets go, this makes a really great circlet for like at the Ren Fair, or we cater a lot to belly dancers. And it's just a lot of fun. And so with this design, it only takes 3 beads. 2 of them are 8mm faceted bicones, and then this is a pressed check glass bead that's like probably 8 to 10mm by like 20mm maybe, I don't know, whatever teardrop you can get. And so Randy will usually go through and make a whole bunch of a Celtic star and a little unit of Byzantine or whatever chainmail we like, and then I'll go through and just prep those beads, and then we'll assemble them into a necklace that we sell out of our booth for $25. That's backwards. That's still backwards. The camera's backwards. Sorry. It says 25, I promise. But and that's been a bestseller for us. So I hope that answered your question. But that's one of the designs that we'll make like 15 of them. But it's because we're doing them in various metal tones. We're doing them in a lot of different glass colors, and then we maybe remake them every time we're down to like 3 or 4 in our inventory. We're like, okay, time to make a whole bunch more of these guys. Hey Melisandre, we're doing really well. Hey Dizabel, how's it going? Beaded Begonia says, I've been watching old videos and I didn't realize you were actually live. Well, hey, yeah, we're for real. It's present Vaughn right now. How are you doing today, Beaded? Hey Sue, postman delivered my order for you today. Oh, can't wait to do the chainmail start. Well, do let us know if we can be helpful to you in any way. And if you want to post pictures of what you make to our community page here on YouTube, I think all of us over there would love to see what you're making. I'm having so much fun seeing. Mare, I saw that you finished the baby blanket. Like, dang, you cranked that thing out. You got it done. Hey, Angie. But yeah, I hope that was helpful to you, Terry, on how many. Yes, it did. Thank you. Excellent. And so it's start with 1, and if you have the stuff to make 1 in slightly different metal tones or a similar structure of design but in a different bead color or gemstone type or something, then it's just kind of, it's almost like a little tree of life of like you can trace the designs back to, oh, this is how it started, and now before you know it, you're making really unique, cool pieces. Doing great, trying to get inspired. Right on. I was just asking about that. Oh, right on. Thank you. As soon as I finished, I made the bee pendant. All these weeks of trying to figure out what to do, and it took me almost no time. Oh, well, that's awesome. Did you have fun, I hope? Because the difference between a joy and a job is the why, y'all. And so we need to be doing this to have fun. Like, though it's very fun to be able to keep my bills paid, but I'm just trying to not, I don't think everyone should be a workaholic. If I could go back and be like, Past Vaughn, please take breaks to stretch, then I would do that. It's a good idea. So are you just itching to craft begonia, or are you looking for like specific projects? Or maybe I can, oh man, Enchanted, I've been gone for a while. My brother passed away. I'm so sorry to hear about your loss. But welcome back. It's good to see you though. Okay, let's see. We are picking our last order so far of the day. And this one is starting with I-60. Ooh, so here's this one. I think could do really well. If that line had been a little darker, that'd have been a really cool dragon eye wrap, I think. There's I-60. And then up next, also I hope the fan isn't too loud for you guys, but if it is, that's just too bad because it is so warm. It is so warm today. I-52, another green. I wonder if somebody's doing what I said and making a whole bunch of the same like wraps or cab style, but in different colors. So that was bye-bye 152. Bye-bye. And then I-48. Oh, this one's so pretty because it's got a little green aventurine in there. This one we did a custom sheet melt where I took like a wispy white glass. The glass was that color to start with, you guys, and then I capped it in a whole bunch of different green frits and things. We captured the whole process in one of our craft room diaries vlogs, which I've been having a lot of fun with over these past couple of weeks, because I feel kind of bad, like my brain is soup, and I don't have any ideas for like a tutorial, and so instead of just forcing myself to, you know, walk in lockstep with what I had been doing, I'm giving myself the room to evolve. And currently, with us preparing up for Dragon Con, with us doing our craft along kits, and with us moving to Alabama in October, I'm like, you know what, maybe we just need a vlog. And it's been going really well, and I appreciate everybody who stopped by and watched our vlogs and left comments. We got some really great advice for moving, and so that's really good. Did we do 48 already? We did. Okay. 44. Like, is that an interstate? That sounds like an interstate. Look at that pretty. I love the way that this is the Delphi chocolate sheet, like by Oceanside Glass, that we made down into some cabochons, and I just love it. Well, hey, Enta, how's it going? How are you doing today? So it's I-44, we got I-36. Ooh, there's the other, well, there went that whole row of those greens. Wow. Say bye-bye, green one. But I just think they look like beautiful little planets. Blue is your color. Well, thank you. I love this seafoam green, and I wanted to wear as little clothing as possible today because it is so warm, but you still got to keep it covered. I-36. Ooh, I-26 is the next one. It's just so warm. I'm going to keep drinking this water. All right, and just a few more, we'll be able to get to work. So if you're wrapping along with me today, I'm going to be using 20 gauge wire, and you could use a bead, or you could use a grooved cabochon. Shameless self-promotion, like the ones we sell in our shop, backtoearthcreations.com. Okay, I-26. These are so pretty. They are bright freaking ruby red, and I just love it. I don't remember how we did this, but I remember being very, very happy because I was like, finally, I have unlocked the deep ruby red that I've been wanting to for like in some of our jewelry pieces. Like, I love a juicy, like silver, black, and red, like just dripping goth necklace. Like, I-24 and then I-20. Ooh, and then these ones. Okay, so glass is super cool, you guys. I think, like, I can't just and grow my own gemstones, but I can make my own glass. So it's just me trying to do what nature already does, but much like a child trying to emulate a grown-up, nature still, she still blows me out of the water every time. If I can show you the purple flash in this labradorite. So I'm going to keep trying with my glass, but the blue glass here has a high copper content, and the peachy cream colored glass has a high sulfur content. And so the glass, whenever it's in a fused state, we bring it up to 1,450 degrees in our home kiln, and those two glasses react against each other, making that line of oxidation between the colors. And I just think it's the coolest. It almost matches my shirt. I think it makes the coolest looking. So this one's going off to its new home. Where did the bag go? Bye-bye, I-20. But, and that's one of my favorite things to do, not just in the fused cabochons like this, but whenever I'm doing torch work. Glass that reacts with each other is like so fun to play with. Okay, whew. That was I-20. Up next we have I-18, another one of those juicy reds. Well, hey, Cindy, better late than never. That is so, so true. And we've hardly gotten into the goods of it yet. So, because after I pick all these orders, I'm going to go ahead and show off to y'all what last month, or what the July 2026 winner of Words Are Hard Super Mega Craft Box for the top chatter for July. I want to show you what all you could win because for August, we're going to be doing a super mega craft box for our top chatter over on Kick as well. And it's kick.com. And bingo, bongo. So did we do it? We just did I-18. Wait, we got I-40. That's in the next one. That definitely sounds like an interstate. I-40. I think I've been on I-40. But I-44 is one too. Does it have something to do with like the latitude or longitude lines? Like, anyways, I could Google it, but that's just too bad. Ooh, I-40 is another one of those really pretty greens. And this is more of our homemade fused glass that has just a little bit of, in the glass world, it's called green aventurine. In the bead world, it would be like green goldstone. Same difference though. It's got that goldstone shimmer in it, but it's green, which is wild because I haven't been able to find in sheet form like a true goldstone. So I don't know. I just work here. But it looks really pretty with like tree agate and what is that? What kind of bug is that? Tree agate and like moss agate. It looks so good. And probably also like any kind of like milky white jasper or something mixed in. What number was that? I-40. Okay, and then we got I-12. Gotta go back to the other train. Yes, moss agate. I-40 runs through Nashville. I don't know how many times we have almost gotten into really bad accidents going through Nashville. We go to great efforts to just not go to Nashville. We almost got sandwiched between two semi trucks because it was, there's another one of these ones going off to its new home. I'm not even gonna bother y'all with all the different stories, horror stories from on the road. Ooh, Cindy says beautiful. I haven't seen green goldstone. I use bleach and gold. Huh? You mean black and gold? But yeah, I get the green goldstone. It's called, the sheets of it are called green aventurine on artglasssupplies.com and delphiglass.com. That's why 440 and 840 are there into better. Ah, okay. Well, hey, Benjamin, how's it going? How have you been? Blue and goldstone stringers. Ah, yes. And see, I've been able to find them for stringers. Not green, though. I don't think I've been able to find green. Confused Oonga Boongas. That would be too much like heaven if they had every kind of glass type in stringer and sheet form. Like I would just be like, the pearly gates of the bead store in the sky that has all of everything in stock. Hey, I can imagine my heaven however I want to. Ooh, now this one we call Drops of Jupiter. This was a really cool swirly glass sheet that I love to make planet pendants out of because I just think it looks so cool. Next page. I-6. This one I call Neptune. Guess why? And I absolutely love whenever the lensing catches and you can see all the little air bubbles, the little champagne bubbles trapped in there. I just think it makes it look so cool. Oh, I got you, Cindy. I can pull my own stringer from sheets. Ooh, that's fancy. I'd like to learn how to do that. All right, we did, was that I-4? No, that was I-6. Let's do I-4. It's another one of these ones that looks kind of like a robin egg. I don't know, some kind of like a quail egg. I like that blue and ivory. What do you mean, chatter? Do it? Water says, just got one of your labs. Ooh. Melisandre says, beautiful, that Neptune. Oh, well, thank you. I really liked how those ones came out. See, that was I-4. And now we're going to do I-2. This is another one of those beautiful reds, which again, if you guys find yourself in a shopping mood, be sure to use coupon code HAPPYCRAFTER to get 10% off. Or if you'd like to become a YouTube channel member for next week's shop update, you'll be getting first dibs and a 20% off coupon. to said shop update. And we're going to be doing a bunch more grooved cabochons next week as well. Just because I think we might be running out, which is fantastic. But also, I want there to be enough stuff for y'all to be able to shop throughout the week, not just on the day of the drop. So I'm trying to find, that happy place of making good sales, but also having a well-stocked shop. And fortunately, y'all keep making us move that goalpost. So let's see. What was the one I just did? Oh, I'm so bad at this, you guys. I-9. Let's do that one. Oh, speaking of pretty grooved labradorites, check this one out, you guys. That beautiful blue flash. And this one, too, is definitely a good size, I think, for making a pretty labradorite ring, which I will be getting to here shortly. I love the red ones, too. Well, hey, Barbie. How's it going? How was your week? So that was, what number was that? I-9. And then I-14, another one of the Neptunians. Ooh. But again, when you can see those little bubbles in them, I just love it. It was a good week. Oh, that's good to hear. Good problem to have. It's the best problem to have, but it's just... Hey, Worrisome, how's it going? So that was I-14, and now I-15. Ooh, this one's pretty, you guys. I want to do some dragon sculptures where the eyes are labradorite. I just think that'd be cool. And that one's grooved as well, so it's going to be a nice, fun wrap. Ooh, red and gold. Oh, that'd be so cool. I do love this deep, like ruby cherry red with brass. It's so nice. It looks so royal. What was the cut? Okay, that was I-15. And now I-23. Another labradorite. Yeah, we might be, I don't know, we got a couple more. Oh, that's pretty though. Let's see if we can get her best flash for you guys. Yes. I love that coppery orange flash. And you've got a move planned in the midst. We do. We're so excited and so like ready because this is everything we've been working for a decade, and we are ready. So, but first, today's shop update and then DragonCon. So I can't let myself keep my head in the clouds, but I am still daydreaming though, just secretly. I-23, we just did that one, and then I-22. So thank you to everybody who's being here. You're helping us, even just by hanging out. You don't gotta buy nothing, y'all. You don't gotta get anything from our shop. You don't gotta spend a penny. Just you being here is helping us make our dreams come true. So thank you guys so, so much. And I do hope, it's my deepest hope, that I can be helpful to you. So if y'all have any questions about anything crafty related that I might be able to be of assistance of, like if you think I might have a good answer for you, I'm here for you. Or just encouragement or anything, because I love the pink and orange and the blue. Yes. Right, Barbie. So that one was I-22. Ooh, I-29, which sounds like an interstate. I don't know. Ooh, there it is. Let's find that flash. That's nice. I love that. Love that a bunch. And this is I-29. So up next is I-43. That's in the other tray. Bingo! Oh crap, I forgot the number. I-43. Okay. Ooh. Look at that flashy little teardrop. Like, how cute would that be? That's how sweaty I am. I'll wipe it off first. I'm sorry. Salutations. Well, hey, Kathy. How's it going? That was I-43. So up next, we got I-41. Ooh, another labradorite. I just love... This is the shape I'm going to be wrapping today, you guys. And I think... I hear Randy pulling another order, so I don't know when I'll be able to get to the wire wrapping. This is the best problem in the world to have. I don't know if I'll ever get to wire wrap again, y'all. Thank you, Randy. What number was that? What, I-41? Okay. I-50. Now these ones just look like they would be a little tart. Like these lemon drop cabochons. That's I-50. Bye-bye to that one going off to its new home. Another page. This is the last page of this one, though. Oh, well, hey, Pink Toes. Says, hi, sweetie. Been a while since I caught a live stream. Well, hey, I'm really glad you're able to make it. How have you been doing? Keeping it crafty, I do hope. I was adulting, says Kathy. Well, that's all right. Just wrapped up the Bee Baby blanket, the hugging diapers, and it came out so perfect. That makes me so happy. Yellow. Yes. That was I-50, so now we're doing I-56. This is another one of those shimmery, beautiful greens. Which again, I just loved the way that whenever you see spots like that, that's because we do our homemade frit of glass from Studio Nuggets. So it's a big O honkin'. I'd get into it and show you one, but all these dragons are in the way, so I can't reach it. But it's Studio Nuggets are what we would buy if we were doing the kind of blown glass where you like put it into a glory hole kiln and like you turn it and you go. But you can take those and we fry them. We heat them up to like 500 degrees in the oven and then shock them into ice water. And then Brandy beats them into, not a powder, but just into chunks. And so we sprinkle that on there, and so sometimes we get irregular size, and it gives what I think are super cool little puddles of like just like kind of negative space in the design. Ooh, Trader Joe's. Hey, Persimmon says, hi, Vaughn and Randy. So lovely to see your live stream again. Wishing everything goes smoothly with your new Alabama endeavor. Well, thank you so much. It's unless some insurmountable obstacle makes us derail or readjust, we're going, man. And so we're really excited about this. It's a little scary, but just in the best kind of adventurous sort of way. So is the Studio glass clear or does it have a color? The Studio Nuggets are just clear, and I made sure to get them in the same COE. I was able to find them in 96 COE, which is the same as what we do with all of our other fused glass. So right on. Cindy says, love it. I make and use my own frit too for lampwork beads. Right on. What COE do you like to work in, Cindy? Here, let's see. What number did I just do? 56. All right. 59. Ooh, now that's a pretty labradorite. No fair, just 96, right on. I was like, no fair, just yelling numbers, it'll confuse me, but I literally just asked you what COE you work in. 96, same. Do you do all your lamp work in 96 as well? I thought that'd be pretty cool. That's nice. I like that teardrop. I used to go to Mind the Corner. But disappeared for a while. Life happened quite a lot for me. I'm glad to have found you again. Well, welcome back. I'm really glad you found us. And that was I-59, yes. And then I-63. Now this one's gorgeous, you guys. Oh man, I don't know how that made it past me. I want to have kept this one, but let me show you something that's really cool. I'm glad this one's going off to its new home. I'm going to flip the camera around. Look at how translucent that is. Is that not so cool? I just freaking love rocks, you guys. I don't even know what to do with myself. Well, hey, Deb. Says, hi from New Zealand. Love what you do. Well, hey, welcome on in. We're just picking some orders before we get started up doing some wire wrapping today. And that number was I-63. So I-55 is next. Oh my gosh. So thank you guys again for such an amazing shop update this week. We still have some cabochons looking. Was that purple? No, it's just coppery. Okay, I'm on to you though. But does it have some purple in it? What was I talking about? I don't know. I saw a rock and started. Look at that! Holy mackerel! That is so cool. Ah! Wow, Harvey Two-Face, man. What? Oh, it's hard to get that. Did you see it? Did you see that purple though, you guys? Where are you? It's so okay. I'm just gonna put it in the bag. That's a sneaky one, purple. Yeah. I never would have guessed it could be translucent. Rocks are just fascinating. Like I've never met one I didn't love. What was that one? I-55. I think that one wins prettiest cab from the batch. Just because I love it when they're sneaky. Okay, I-19. Okay, you totally saw the purple. I'm digging it. I-19. Ooh, another labradorite. That's so pretty. That's so pretty. But can you imagine like a dragon with like flashing eyes of labradorite? Okay, so that's I-19. And then the last one for this order is, no, it needs to go off to its new home. I have more cabs in my personal stash than I have time to do anything with before we move. So I don't need to be hoarding stuff. I need to be selling it for money because your girl's got, like, I know that this move is going to cost more than we want it to. So we are hustling to make that bread and just to make sure that, I mean, there's no amount of money that can buffer us from reality, but I can try. So we're just saving every penny that we can, making as much as we can for DragonCon, because that's going to be like hopefully a really big return on our work investment, and we'll be able to afford all the things that we need to pay for through the move. Did we just make another order? This is amazing. Thank you guys. La la la. Okay. Oh, I'm sweating. It's okay. Get in on this, y'all. It's freaking hot. And I'm getting like the sales sweats. This girl's got bills to pay. Can I riz up an Are There Artist real quick? Well, yes, please. Riz away, my friend. Whatever that riz is. Put it on the riz. Have you pulled my order yet? I think we have, Kathy. Your biggest fan. That one's my biggest fan, actually. But that's my biggest handheld. The moon rabbit is done. What? That sounds cool. That's a very nice one. Okay. So then this one, we got another order. I-57. I wonder what that one is. I'm sitting in front of mine, right? She has amazing templates for things like dragons and unicorn busts. Yes, please. I would love to hear about that. What number? 57. Ooh, that's pretty. I love this marquee shape. Thank you to everybody who placed orders with us today and yesterday, to all of our YouTube channel members who get first dibs and 20% off. Thank you guys. And to all of everybody who's just, if you feel like shopping, you can use coupon code HAPPYCRAFTER at backtoearthcreations.com, because we also have some tie-dyes that went and found a new home this weekend too, which is just phenomenal. And I'm gonna fold this up. It's blasting air straight at me. I cannot be working with this moon rabbit without her templates and resources. Wow. What's the artist name? Oh, well, hey, Anita. How's it going? How are you handling this heat? I need some marquee like that. Okay. We have 3 left, maybe. I don't know. Randy brought me another order, so I don't know if we have any left, but we're going to be grooving more this week for this, what day is it? It's Friday. I'm sorry. For next Friday, we'll be having more groovy labs again, because y'all just eat them up. And so we've got a new groover, so it's so much easier for me to groove cabochons without my hands and elbows and shoulders aching, because I've been doing my physical therapy exercises. And staying inside with my babies. Ooh, ultimate paper mache. Okay. Is that on Etsy or does she have like a website? So this one, let's see. I-51. I love how pretty those are. Look at that. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The camera didn't do him justice. You gotta see some pretty rocks in person. So how many of y'all have been to a gem and mineral show? They're so fun. You've got to go. Like, if you haven't, I highly recommend it. I-49. Like, there's some of my favorite conventions to go to are gem and mineral shows. Just to go and just see all the beautiful rocks in person and to get to meet, you know, just about everybody. It's just like when we go to an anime convention, but everybody likes rocks. And usually there's actually a big overlap with people who like rocks and anime. So so it's I-49 and then I-42. So pretty, lemon yellow. Look at that, just the most vibrant color. And I don't even know that yellow is my color, like, you know, but I love looking at it. Hence my emotional support bananas. I want to put a little magnet in their booties so that when I'm going bananas, which is what I call it, when I'll put on like my ice packs and my little like neck pillow, and then I've got this one that I'll put under this arm for whenever I'm laying on the couch, and then I've got this little banana for propping up my other elbow, and I'll just lay on the couch. And so I'll tell Randy, instead of saying I'm gonna take a break, I'll say, all right, I'm gonna go bananas, and he'll be like, all right, baby. But these are all from my friends, so thank you. But I do love looking at yellow. It's such a bright and pretty color. But replaced my lost wedding ring with an opal ring from a rock and mineral show. Oh, that's cool, Danielle. Oh, you're good, Cindy. Cindy says, so pretty, wish I could spend, but I've spent my budget for a while. I completely understand that. But also, we do giveaways and stuff. So if y'all like getting stuff for free, you should come hang out with us on our Kick live stream. That's kick.com/Back2Earth Creations. You can just sign up for our free newsletter at our website, back2earthcreations.com, and we send out a notification link every time we do anything, really. Um, so whether it's a new tutorial, vlog, live stream, shop update, what have you. But yeah, last month, hey baby, do you know how many giveaways we gave away last month? It was like over 12. It was definitely over 12. That's a bunch of giveaways. And some of them you don't even have to be lucky. You just gotta be good at chit-chatting, and that's our level 7 giveaways. So do what, baby? Wow, Randy says he thinks it was close to 15 giveaways for July. Let's see. And it's ultimate paper mache. Okay. Patty says, super excited to get my tie-dyed shirt. USPS says tomorrow. It's a lifeline when it goes into triple digits. Yes. She's here on YouTube and her own website. Very cool. I'll have to check that out. Because I could use all the help I could get. Patty says, we go to the gem shows as often as we can. Have to limit it as I want to spend all my money. Oh my God. Right? Water Dragon, congratulations. And actually, thank you. Congratulations to me. We have a new channel member, but congratulations to you, because now you'll be getting that 20% off coupon. You'll be able to see in the wherever it is that things get posted on YouTube, you'll be able to see the sorry. I wish I were better at what I do for a living. But thank you. If you have any questions, just send us an email and I'll try to be helpful to you. Oh, Persimmon says, I am also getting to the point where every joint needs support of some kind. Dude. Ice packs my best friend. Hey, Christina, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. It's hot as, oh, well, thank you. She says you look great today. Well, thank you so much. I got some Australian opal in the raw that I'm cutting them tomorrow. Cindy, that's fun. What do you use to cut them? Oh no, Kathy says I realized today that my dress won't arrive until after our trip. If you send us an email, perhaps maybe we'll see what we can do. Sucking down an iced coffee, nice. In the thingy. In what thingy? The heat has rebooted my machine. Give me a minute. It's just hot. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just sweating. Why do I have shoes on? Sorry, give me a minute. So I don't do super great in the heat, you guys. Oh, I should go get my ice packs. No, I should focus and do work. Okay, I'll leave my shoes off though. Half my brain is melted out of my ears, right? Like, and then every time I go outside, I get bit. Like, I make a mega blood sacrifice to the mosquitoes. And so I just chronically itch now, too, which is great. That doesn't make me look mentally ill when I'm just standing there in the Walmart line, like, scratching, itching one leg with my other leg. Like, I look like a hamster first day as a human. A diamond bandsaw within a cabbing machine. Oh, nice. Linen clothes. Right on. I've never tried linen. Do they make like a stretchy linen? Because I love, it's got to have some stretch or I'll go nuts and like start trying to, like t-shirts are too much for me. Like if it goes much higher neckline than this. But I'll have to see what I can find. All right, so we did I-42. Next is I-34, another one of those beautiful lemon ones. See if I just don't focus on myself and focus on the rocks. I forget that I'm made of cement. Wait, what number? 34. Okay. And then I-28. That's in a different tray. Y'all, did we sell out of this week's shop update? Other than the dog fur, this is all that's left in this tray. Oh my gosh. No, but maybe a mix. Okay. Let's see. What's up next? We've got I-34. Well, hey, honey. I-28. What's going on? Did you get another one made?
Yeah. You done with them?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
No. I mean the tray. You said it was empty.
No, it's almost empty. I-34. Okay, I-28. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that one. Oh, I love those colors. And again, that's that sulfur and copper reaction line in between the two colors. And I just think it's gorgeous. Like, again, I think I need like a whole set of jewelry to go with this shirt made like this. Oh, Janice says, hi from British Columbia and glad to catch you live. It's hot here too. Let us sweat together, my friends. Ooh, Cindy says, as if I needed another hobby. It's in my blood. My grandparents were rock hounds and grandpa cut cabs. Oh, that is so cool. Right? I love matching things. Like, I just love it. Let's see. I-28. I-16. Yeah. Oh, this is another one. And I just love those deep chocolate browns. And then we've got I-17 is the next one. And this was a really beautiful little labradorite marquee. Which again, with that beautiful flash. And these have all had a groove added, so they're going to be super easy to wire wrap. It looks like a landscape, exactly like there's some jaspers and stuff that look like they've got landscapes. And I was hoping to accomplish that a little bit, but with just my own homemade glass. So that was I-17. I won. Like O-N-E, not like, woo, I won, but like, Randy? I don't have I-1. It's because I'm looking in the wrong tray. Never mind. There it is. Ooh, do I take the W for the day or push my luck and try paper mache? First off, that's a poem. Second off, try the paper mache too, because it doesn't undo your W. But now, you just, more is more. So glad I got my order in when I did. Gotcha, right? You were actually our very first order, Michelle. It was awesome. Because every week, this one's gorgeous. Every week I'm like, it's like all the success we've had in previous shop updates or over the years or anything. It's like all of it was just a trick of the luck, and I'm like always worried that it's like, is this gonna go well? Like, we'll see. And then when orders start coming in, Randy and I have this like, yay, you know, because the sun rose again. Woo! And so it just, thank you guys. I7. Because there's been plenty of times that we've had shop updates and not sold a single thing. And that's okay. Those things happen. But it feels really good when hard work pays off, especially when you desperately need it to. So thank you, all you guys. Look at that flashing lamp. Not to flash you, but curtail. Kathy says, so it's Michelle that we have to beat to the punch. I don't know. Usually y'all are the ones coming in, and Michelle's like, well, I wasn't able to get any this week. It's okay. Y'all are always so gracious and cool. So that was I7. And then I54. Every time I would go and look, so many were sold out. But this time, I was so happy to be able to get some. Well, hey, Nita. How are you doing today? What was the number I just said? I54. And this is one of the, I just love those fiery oranges and yellows together. And this one we made in a frit mold. And then, and that's it. That's that one. Hooray! We get to do wire wrapping now. Nita says, I'm good. I hope all is well on your hand. Nita, we're blessed beyond measure. I feel like such a lucky duck. There you are, my love. And we have some of these ones left, and just a few of these ones left for in the shop update. So some more of the marquee wraps if you want to wrap along with me today. But let's go ahead and get this camera flipped around, because we're going to go through the super mega craft box that we gave away for July to our top chatter in our Kick live streams. And so that way, if y'all want to win a box similar but different to this, you're invited to come chit chat along with us over in our Kick live streams every Saturday, Sunday, and Monday from 3 to 6 p.m. And everybody who hits level 7 wins something different every month. We do gifted and like subscription giveaways every 5 subscriptions, and then a really big one at the 30 subscription mark, which is just phenomenal that happens at all. And then we also do a top chatter giveaway. So it's a race. But I'm going to mute it for just a moment so I can flip the camera around without you having to hear the tripod make all of its noises. I'm struggling with the dang old cord, y'all. There we go. Okay. And no, not a lot of peeps know, because Michelle is usually spelled with 2 L's. Ah, I gotcha. He's a one-end Glenn. It's gonna get messy, but here we go. You got this, Kitsune. Okay, so, okay, Randy just brought another order. This is amazing, but I don't know if we're ever going to get to wire wrap, you guys, so, oh no. So it looks like we have, ooh. Hey, Randy, could you prep some rings for another kit?
Yeah, which one?
A 45er?
Okay.
Thank you. So with the way that our kit subscriptions work, if you order your kit on the very end of the month, or if you start your subscription on the very end of the month, then that's the day that you'll be charged on each month. But we do sell one-time, like one-off kits if you just want to try them out too. So, okay, let's see. This is I-10. Oh, now here you'll get a nice different angle on that really beautiful cherry red. Like, do you see the color transference through it? It's just pretty. And then we have I-13. Another really pretty marquee wrap. Oh, just gorgeous. And again, it's got that nice groove already cut into it, so it'll be nice and easy to wire wrap for you. Da, 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 da. Alrighty, there's that one. Ba, ba, da, 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 da. So now I just put my my show notes, the things I needed to make sure that we talked about in today's stream. But this is one of the, gosh, did we give away 6 of these boxes in July, in the month of July? So this one, all the boxes were this size, but all the contents were just a little different. So this one has a couple of dud cabochons. Like that one's just got a little fleck of something in it, and this one has a little bubble. A big old quartz crystal. Look at that. It's just stuff since we're moving. I wanted to, you know, kind of clear out some stuff that I've been hoarding. These are from whenever we did like laser woodcuts, which all it needs is a little bit of love and care, you know, to like a sharp craft knife can come through and clean that up, and you'll have a perfectly usable mandala and some, but yeah, like super easy. It's just, you know, ooh, and here's some magnesite turquoise, some dyed magnesite. This is from one of our kits from the, like, I think 2025. And then we've got, ooh, these here, which are a nice, like, mauve, white Lila Vega luster, round trio beads, round trio. Lara says, oh, I can't wait to get my order. Hey, Lara, thank you so much for your order. And then, ooh, here's some 26 gauge natural toned Parawire going off to its new home. Here's another one of these cabochons. It's just a little lumpy and weird, but this gives you an idea of what you'll get in your super mega craft boxes. A little bit of scale mail, some really big, pretty. These would make fantastic little spider butts or something. And then, what are these? Oh, those are cute. Angel wings, or angle wings. I'm so bad at spelling angel. Transparent emerald. Those are pretty. And then, oh, you want to hear one of the best noises ever? You can make that noise and I'll come running like a cat, y'all. Love it. And then, oh, this one too. Yes. Just some really beautiful hexagon glass beads in a crystal rainbow color. Look at the sparkle on that. And then, ooh, these are pretty. These are check glass faceted rounds in 6mm in a topaz color. It sure is bead heavy. It is. Well, it's as I find different spots of the house that have different things that, you know, they need to find a new home. But these have some of those copper Ava beads. And this way, you know, there's all sorts of stuff in there too. There's a little bit of wire. Do you think it needs some more cabochons? And then here's a whole mess of some of my homemade beads, some charms, some big beads, a lot of 8mm gemstones, some little bits of chainmail. Never, never give up. And then some more. Yeah, this one is really bead heavy, but that's okay, right? Oh, I love that. Yes. Oh, Persimmon says, love my box/bag full of beads. Right on. I'm going to put that crystal right there. We're going to put some. We just got to get it all. And then this is a surprise. Uh-oh. Just gotta make sure we can fit it all back in. This box is going home to, I think Triquetra Moon is the one who won this box. And I was gonna wait for her to come in, but this was the winner from, you know, Monday, but we ran out of time, so I wasn't able to show it all off. So let's see. Oh, those are just colored pencils. I can't be giving away my colored pencils. Let me break the set. Ooh. Oh, I am going to sneak in one of our Back to Earth creation decals, though. I just found this over on my desk. So there we go. That box of different colored beads is very pretty. Right on. I just love beads and stuff. So we'll be giving away one of these super mega craft boxes every time we hit 30 subscriptions over on Kik, as well as whoever wins top chatter for the month of August will win a box like this. I forgot to put in the cabochons. Let me see. There might be something in this drawer here. Oh yes, look at that. All right, we're gonna put in a little bit more wire, and then another little thing of some more wire. So now you got something to do with all those beads. I like packing these boxes full until they still gotta close. All right, there we go. Ah, it still wiggles. I don't like that. Harumph and grumble. Let me go find another rock. Okay, I found some more things. Oh, Water Dragon says, what do you mean, top chatter? Well, like here on YouTube, they've got a thing where you can click leaderboards and it'll show who the top chatters are with like the XP. I think you get XP. Stand out in the community by earning experience points as you engage in the live stream. The top 3 fans get a special chat badge for that session. Points reset every stream so everyone has a fresh chance to lead. Ooh, you can watch for 10 minutes, chat, limited number of chats per time period. You can do super chats and gifts. So that's how YouTube does it. But over on Kik, just by chit-chatting, you get points. And whoever has the most points at the end of the month wins one of these boxes. So there's, yeah, just a nice, like, I've had this since our very first Fire Mountain Gems order. And I've just loved it, and I love the way that, like, look at how the light goes through the quartz and stuff. I've not done anything with it. It needs to go to its new home. This was one of my lampwork glass mushrooms that I had made, but the stem broke off. Maybe, you know, you'll find something to do with it. Well, hey, Wolfpack. And then here's one that it's not broken, like it broke, but then I fire polished it, but it's still, you know. And then this is a little azurite malachite cabochon. And then this is just a little metal, like, Viking bird head skull thing. Yes. There we go. So that is that. And now this is this. We get to wrap some cabochons. So I'm going to be using 20 gauge wire. And one of my favorite things to do right out the gate, before I even take it off of the spool, since this is going to be a finger ring, is I want to go ahead and work harden my wire just a little bit. Ooh, Sheila says, I wish you had more lampwork beads for sale in your shop. That seems to be what you were doing a year ago. Yeah, I was having a lot of fun doing lampwork glass, but then the propane hose started leaking, and that really nipped it in the bud. And then whenever it's hot like this, I don't do torch work because it just melts me and it heats up the house. And so we're likely not going to be able to get back into making lampwork glass beads until we get moved to Alabama. But it's going to have its whole own room in with the other kilns all nice and set up. So I think that's going to be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to it, certainly. So I am cutting two 12-inch lengths of 20 gauge. That's American wire gauge. Oh, Lydia says, amazing how many things they can do now. All used to not be available during the beginning of YouTube era. The tube has come a long way for sure. It certainly has. No torches in the summer. Yes, indeed. I love it in the winter, though. That's my favorite. I just cozy up with, like, just huddle up around the torch, and I don't mind the heat at all. You have to win the wheel spin when 30 gift subscriptions or purses, and then the top chatter at the end of the month. Yep. Oh, hey, Water. Water asks, did y'all buy a house? We haven't bought a house. We're going to be doing a long-term lease with option to purchase. But essentially we're treating it like we're buying a house. So I'm sleepy, need a nap. We'll be here to keep you company on your nap, Mare. So I'm just going to come in. This is probably way more than what I need, but I'm just going to experiment. Oh yeah, Sheila, it's our pleasure. But one of our very close friends wanted to sell their home, and we were like, well, how much are you selling it for? And it's phenomenal, because what an opportunity. Okay, so I'm doing, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 wraps. Actually, that is the same as buying a house, but it gives you options. It also gives you not having to worry about having a big high income in order to qualify, which makes it a lot better. Yes. Water Dragon says, that's what my hubby and I did. We finished paying on it next month. Oh my goodness, congratulations. Oh, really? Lydia says, and if it doesn't work out, you can just stop and move and choose somewhere else to purchase, but it still gives you credit even though you're not doing it the other way. Oh man, I hope it works out. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is like my dream home. Like, truly, it never occurred to me to pine after my friend's home, because, I never thought she'd sell it. Because in my mind, if that was my home, I would never sell it. That's fantastic, Water. And so I'm coming in here, and you can see I just have it kind of tightened down a little on each side, but it definitely needs tightened down just a squidge more. And so I'm going to take it and I'm just going to tighten, because I want that. You don't want to twist it so hard that this soft copper wire will bite through itself. Now that's not so bad with the 20 gauge, but it's just something to keep in mind. And I'm just making sure that it is lined up so that as we tighten it, those wires nestle into the groove that we've added. And so there we have it, going off in each direction. Okay, so there's that. And then we will need a handy dandy ring mandrel. What size should I make this one, you guys? Ooh, Benjamin says, are you buying another house than the one you were filming? No, it's the one that we got video of in the vlog. That's our new home, unless some insurmountable obstacle slows us down. I'm actually going to make this to like the largest ring size. That way I can size it down, and then we'll be able to size it back up in the booth. I'm going to experiment. We haven't worked out all of the fine details of the contract just yet, Sheila, but that is definitely something that we'll need to get figured out, huh? Okay, so I'm just like if we were doing this with a bead. Like, I'm just gonna come on through and wrap, and then come on through and wrap. Thank you, Benjamin. Thank you so much. It means so much that y'all share our joy with us. We've had very few folks who are like being just a little crappy about it. But that's a them problem because I believe in dreams coming true when you work hard. And we have worked so hard, as hard as we can, for a decade. And it really felt like we were gonna, sometimes dreams don't work out, and that's okay. And we thought we were gonna have to just figure out how to be okay with not getting to be around family. Um, we've missed them for a decade. We'll just keep missing them, I guess, is kind of what we were ready to settle, and be like, we'll just live here, and make the 9-hour trip a couple times a year to get to see family. And fortunately, things like FaceTime and stuff exist. So, we could still keep up that way. But now, like, where we're moving is like almost directly halfway between where Maddie's mama lives and where Maddie goes to college. So we'll get to see our niece. It's 20 minutes south of where we started our business, right? And Randy, my father-in-law, so who I would really like to be there for as he ages, because he's still doing really well. But, it's nice to be around family. Yeah, thank you. Oh, well, thank you, Sheila. It's just, it feels like a dream, but I believe in making dreams into a reality if we can do it. This business was a dream too, all those years ago. I know how many times we had folks ask us, when are you going to get a real job? I'm like, never, haha. But, every winter if it's necessary, if sales are slow, but we'll do what we got to do. So now I'm just going to put some swirlies on it because I love swirlies. Do 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 do. Oh, thank you, Nita. I'm so excited to be moving closer. And Huntsville's there's so many opportunities in Huntsville. We have not had a great vending experience here in Missouri, anywhere closer than like, I don't know, this year was pretty good over in Joplin. Those moth markets were good. But those were the only shows we have done other than like in St. Louis, which is 4 hours away, that did well. Everything else, we were still traveling back to like Atlanta, to do Dragon Con, which it'll only be like what, a 4-hour drive from the new home. Someone told me that there's bad folks anywhere. Some are just hiding to pop up when they think things go well. It does seem that way, Benjamin. Oh, can I tell you? I think you'll be happy for me. It's on 2 acres instead of a quarter acre, which has been, trust me, enough to keep me busy. But I'm so looking forward to those 2 acres. 4 hours, says Christina. Uh-oh. I don't think I have enough. I love the way that wrap came out, but I wasn't really thinking about what I was doing. And I don't know if I have enough to do it on this side as well. Water says, get a real job. They have to be joking. I watch a guy that makes a living streaming playing video games. The future is now, And the folks who would say that to us, I know that they were just concerned about our long-term financial stability, and I know that they just had what's best for us at heart. But, so now I'm just trying to make it up as I go. I'll give myself a little bit extra wire next time so that we can do that. But what do you think of that? Well, let me get it done before, let's not judge a half-finished book. Oh. Kelsey says, what animals are you going to get? Well, we're still providing retirement care to Ember and Z-Dog. Ember is 19 and Z-Dog is 15. And they are living the good life. Like Ember back here, you can see. There's my Ember kitty in her camping chair with her little footstool. She flicks her tail all grumpy like. So she's just living her best life is what's going on there with that. And I think Z-Dog is in there telling Randy how to weave chainmail. Yeah. So we're going to be bringing our 5 chickens with us. Poppy, who's almost a decade old at this point. She's like the most ancient chicken I've ever met. And then, oh, Carol, that would be fantastic. I love Chattanooga. The very first convention we ever did was Chattacon in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I don't think they're going on anymore. There are ways and ways of showing concern without being crass, though. Yeah. But, I don't know if we're going to be getting... I just want to give it a year to get to know the land before we even put much of a garden in. The first garden is going to be the herb garden. And that's basically where I'm just going to be tending to all the cuttings that I've brought from this garden. I must protect the hostas at all cost. And then what else was there? I think I'm going to get rabbits again. They're so fantastic for building the soil with their super dookie. It's a fun town and very artist friendly. Yes. So now what I'm doing is I'm just shrinking the ring band because I'm going to test it and see. Oh, am I not even in frame? Y'all, I'm sorry. You probably said I always thought Dawn and I would run up to Missouri and meet the younger version of ourselves. I know we'll never make it to Alabama. Oh no, well, where are y'all based out of, Nita? Because also here in Missouri, Randy and I are about an hour away from the closest like airport that is always going somewhere. Like there's a little airport in Joplin, but you can't always get to where you're going from there. Whereas in Huntsville, that's a great big airport that you can just about, it seems, get to wherever you want to go. Well, hey Andrea, how's it going? I have a deer that comes into my garden, but she leaves fertilizer too, right on. Ooh, in southeast Oklahoma. Nice. Trying to convince my hubby that someday we will run wherever for a camp along. If I start now, I may get a yes by the time there is one. Ooh, a mare. But yeah, I'm hoping that Randy and I will be able to, instead of taking our travel trips to go home and visit family, which has been our priority all this time, well, now we're there seeing family hopefully all year round, and we can actually take more travel trips to elsewhere, other parts of the country, and really get to go exploring. So now I've sized it down where it is quite small, but lovely, I think. And if somebody in the booth is like, oh my gosh, I love that ring, but I wear a size 9. What in the heavens should I do? Because people talk like that all the time. Nobody talks like that. It would make my day, though. Ooh, yes. And so it resizes nice. Let's see if I can fit. People are like hot dogs. They plump when you cook them. And I am so swollen right now. So let's bump it up to a 10. Thank you. Sorry, I had to cough for a little bit, and Randy's gonna bring me a Wawa. So let's make another one. I'm gonna wear this one though. I'd wear those rings happily. Right on. I'm digging it. Digging it. Okay, so let's see. What color should we do next, you guys? I wonder, can I make a poll? How do I make a poll? Just yell it in chat. Whoever says it first. Silver, bronze, or copper? Copper, says the mare. And then, let's see. We've got all these beautiful... Hey, Randy.
It's a bad idea to leave eggs outside of the...
I'm sorry, I just couldn't fit them in the bowl, and we have so many eggs. I was gonna boil them, but it's 300 degrees.
I need to wash my hands now. What's up?
Are you all covered in egg? Oh, Randy, I'm sorry.
Cleaned up the
How,
inside of the refrigerator.
how many eggs broke?
Just the one.
Just the one? Okay. Well, I'm sorry I set a booby trap. Can you, before you wash the egg off of you, can you come pick which cab I should wrap?
That one.
Which one?
That one.
No.
Point.
Mm.
That's the one.
Oh, that's not fair. Well, I think this one's going to be beautiful wrapped in copper. Oh, it does depend on the stone's color. The other thing great about larger ring sizes, it keeps it kind of open for like the lab right there. There are a lot of men that love labradorite. Yes. Mm-hmm. That ring resizing trick is worth a mint, dude. Not everybody likes that it makes the edges like that. But if I already have it like that, then when they see it, they're not like, that ruined it. So that's why I go ahead and do the sizing on them before we put them out in the booth. But it definitely makes it feel like a healthy, like more robust ring. But that's probably one of my favorite wire wrapped rings I've ever made, you guys. So thank you for being here and hanging out with me while we made it. I know, it's so stripy. That's going to be like a honkin' chonkin'. It's going to be a big, beautiful ring. It's just thick. So yeah, we're going to do 14 inches for this little guy because I want there to be enough for us to be able to do our spirals on each side. I do love the copper. So whenever I'm making jewelry for sale for in the booth, I usually make these 3 tones, silver, bronze, and copper. And I'll usually do, if I'm just doing one of each, if I have to do 4 of something, I'll double up on the silver before I double up on the other colors, because silver sells so much better for us, silver tones. Okay, so let's see. Oh, he brought me a cold water. Okay. Yes, here's from the side, Kathy. Oh my gosh, that water is delicious. And don't worry, we're about to wrap it again. So we're going to come right to the middle and then come off to the side about a 1/2 inch from where the middle is. And that's where I'm going to place my ring clamp. Okay, just pushing down. Okay, so I want there to be like a 90-degree angle between these 2 wires. And then I'm going to twist once, 2, 3, 4. If you only do 2 wraps, it's going to be flimsy and fall apart. 3, it may still get flimsy and fall apart. 4, good spot. Good spot to start on this, has been my experience. Squishing it. Oh, you were outside doing paper mache? No. I'd be ruining the rugs in my house. I'm not going out there. It's sweaty. But yeah, so you can see that's step 1. If we were writing a book on wire wrapped groovy designs, which I may do one day, just because I had that idea just now and I kind of like it, that would be step 1. Click, take a picture of that. And then, ooh, the ears were getting mushy. Okay. I hate it when my ears get mushy. So I'm just taking this and placing it where it is perpendicular to the center line of the bead. Like, I don't want it too far up one way and I don't want it too far down another way. We could probably do that as like a necklace or a bracelet design, but for today's ring, I just want to keep it nice and in the center, and then just bending around. And I have this nestled in the groove of the bead.
So that's fantastic. And I like this side to be on the top, so I've angled it up a little bit. Ooh, what's bluebirds, Kathy? And so now we're bringing that back around. And even if I got a little offset to one side, okay, that's fine. This is life now. I want it to match on this side. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to twist just the once. And it doesn't match, but I don't care. It'll be fine. But now I can take my fingernail and I can kind of like make sure that the wire is nestled where it needs to be nestled. And then there's 2, 3, and 4. And now from here, we can take this and I can twist holding against the wire. And you can see how it came up out of the groove right there on the side. That's okay. We'll just fiddle with it a little bit. And now I'm going to come over onto this side. I'm actually going to split these band wires. Oh, precursor to Campfire Girls. Right on. Oh, that's fun. I never got to be in anything like that, but I did live at a campground for a few years as a kid, and so that was... I usually get along really well with folks who like doing camping stuff, so... Okay, so we still have a little bit of shifting of... I'm going to try something. This is... I don't know if this is recommended. I would rather do it, I think, with my nylon jaw pliers. But just squishing to get that wire, yes, love it with the nylon jaw pliers. It just slicks it on in to that groove, and then we'll do one last little twist, because again, we don't want to twist so much that it cuts through itself. So I'm doing it as much as necessary, as little as possible. Because I don't want there to be any wiggle in our ring. I was a Brownie Girl Scout and Explorer. Wow, Brownie Scouts, all. There we are. And so now we will take our ring mandrel. I'm going to 10:38 here, so I'm going to snuggle up with the book. Have a lovely craft day and see you at the next live stream. Oh, it was so great to see you again, Persimmon. We'll see you around and have a great rest of your night. So we're coming down again to the thickest part of our ring mandrel. Trying to keep those wires flat and parallel to each other, just because twists do add bulk. And then I'm just sliding it underneath the ring, or underneath the stone on one side and the other side. There we go. Yo-ho, yo-ho, a crafter's life for me. Yo-ho, yo-ho. So I do want to make sure that we're not getting any twists in our wire. Okay. So there we are. And so now I'm going to take both of our wires. This is a fantastic opportunity to, if you're working with a bead, like a coin bead would be perfect for this. And in fact, I may go and grab one to show you guys. Does anybody at home want to be crafting along with me but not have groovy cabs of your own yet? Because I can demonstrate one of these just using a coin bead. And so just giving it a nice solid smush to keep things from getting bulky. Yes, please, says Danielle. Excellent. And so there's that one. So this has been, I'm not going to say a much needed, but a pleasant break from making dragon heads. And, well, hey, Paula Simmons, how's it going? It has been a long time. It has. I'd love to see it in a coin bead. Okay. I'm listening, says Kitsune. So, do y'all recall the itsy bitsy spiral that we would do? Well, it's that same motion of holding on to the wire and just pressing with pressure and then twisting around makes a really nice little spiral. And I highly recommend to anybody who's like new to wire wrapping or you're still struggling with your spirals, we have a whole free masterclass here on YouTube and on our website under the tutorials tab. Where on our website you can, there's a butterfly. Oh, sorry. I just saw a butterfly. On our website, you can watch our tutorials without any ads at all. But we only have the wire wrapping masterclass up so far. But, we'll see what the future holds. And then we have a whole class on just making spirals, y'all. And hopefully that'll be helpful to you. So I'm going to do that same spiral on the other side. So I'm just placing my finger with wherever the pointiest point of my finger goes. And it's going to be different on different people's hands. Underneath where I want my spiral to be. Look at how it's eating through my thumbnail already. My goodness. Well, my nails are getting too long anyhow, I suppose. And then I'm just going to bend this around. Like so. Maybe zooming in may be helpful, but then I wander out of frame. So just yell at me if I wander out of frame, you guys. And then just bringing that around. And I put my thumb on it, not to hide it from you out of spite, but to just keep it from growing three-dimensionally. And you can kind of squish it around. When in doubt, smush it out. Hey, Dee Dee, how's it going? Yes. Oh, I love using the grooves, though, especially ever since I hurt my hand. Like, that's the look I've always wanted. And the groove accomplishes that. And I just love it, you guys. I don't think it's cheating at all. It's just something different. Okay, let's see. So tracking the wire that's coming off the spiral, I want to clip a finger's width, which is like, what is that in chicken nuggets? It's like 5/8 of an inch. Just making sure I'm cutting the correct wire. And now I'm going to come through with my tiniest round nose pliers, because you can see the difference in tip sizes there. It does make a difference. So now we can come in just as close to the tip of the wire and as close to the tip of the pliers as we can. And I'm going to bring it around town. And I'm just going to very gently, because I don't want to bite into the wire. The more you practice, the more you'll be able to feel in your hand how much is enough. We're just going to make that little spiral coming down. And again, that twisting motion with my hand. Are you coming to the tree? Do, 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 do. So now this wire is exiting down this way. Dee Dee says, I have been wanting to make a ring and you have inspired me so much. Oh, heck yeah. That makes me so happy to hear, Dee Dee. But we're fixing to wrap one of these using just a coin bead instead of a grooved. Oh, I like it with the two. Okay, that's what we'll do. I like it with the two wraps. So pretty. And then I'm just going to give it a little snippy snip. Boop, right there. And then we're going to come in here and we're going to go like smush. Oh, no pokey bits. Because you'll notice when there's a pokey bit on a finger ring. You will notice. And then we just repeat that same thing on the other side. Now, on a coin bead, I think there's only going to be one wire. Ah, thank you, Kitsune. Lydia says, I absolutely love the grooves. It makes such a difference. It does. And I'm a fan of hybrid pieces anyways. Like, I love doing chainmail and wire wrap pieces together. Like, oh, we could do this with a cabochon set and chainmail. Boom. Okay, sorry. You know what? Not sorry. I like being excited about crafting. I'm just sorry that, I am the way that I am. But you clicked on my face, so thank you. Give it the old squishy smush, just tucking it in. What do you think of that, Randy?
Looks good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet, he likes it. Alright, so now we're going to split the ring band into all 4 segments because we want to make it adjustable. Hey Nance, what a day. So happy I made it so I can relax a minute. So excited to watch this. Obviously, I'll have to watch the replay. All right on. That's a good point, Cindy. So I just bring that up and around. And then I'm going to come down onto here and bring it up and around as well. Hey T girl. Taking a quick break before tie-dyed. We're making wire wrapped rings for Twig and Con. Tracy, let me show you. You'll be so happy. I hope you guys are doing well. I finally made a dragon. Kind of. I made a bunch of them a little bit. It counts. So progress is being made. Hopefully we'll have 21 dragon heads for DragonCon. So yay! I was just so worried for a little bit there because I was having to. There were just like 50 other pieces that needed to get into place before I could like hit the ground running. But if they finally got lined up and now we're running. Holy smokes! Yay! So I hope y'all are doing well. Through all this heat. So I like making the first one farther up on the nose of my pliers, and then the next one I do a little farther down. I don't know if it makes any difference whatsoever, but then we're going to go like that. And then we're going to go like that. And you can see, if you could see, if I were in frame, off screen, thank you. Thank you guys for letting me know. But then we just come in and on a rid, like, do you hear that? I'm going to do it by the microphone. The heat has made it interesting. Oh, is it screwing with the dies? But now, whenever it's red, when it's got those lines in it, I like to twist it. That way the wires don't get caught in the lines. But now I can size it down, or, owie, what got me? That wire snagged my flesh. But just because my flesh got stuck in it. Not because it's sharp. Alright, let me go grab a Thanos, watch out. That one's a little small for me. I'm going to take people plump when you cook them. And I'm definitely cooked, y'all. Do that one as a pinky ring. I'm going to go get a coin bead. Whoa, really? Brady says it's freezing cold here in Australia right now. Good morning for a nice hot coffee and some great tutorial. Oh, I know it doesn't work like this, but send some of that our way. I could take a little bit of cold right now. All right. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a coin bead. Looking for adventure. All right. The thing is I don't know that I have a coin bead. Let me rummage. All right. This is my current, if I don't do something with it, it's going to go into giveaway boxes tray. So let us see what we can find. Oh, it's a little anatomically correct heart. I love that. I meant to finish those earrings. This is what I've been doing with all my scrap wire, and I love it. They're just little fairy house bottles. Let's check in here. Do we have a coin bead? Oh, look at that. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. So here's some more of our homemade lamprey glass beads. Here's some raviolis. Oh, I'll use this one. It's a super jank, super jank evil eye bead, like the all-seeing eye is what I was trying to do. But as much as I love lamprey glass, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not super great at it, you guys. Like, there's some things that I'm like getting better at. Some things I'm still really bad at, though. Oh, this is one of those reaction beads, like how I was showing you guys earlier in the live stream. You see the little reaction lines they make? I love making beads. But there's still just, you got to be kind to yourself, because these were made in like the same month as each other. And I think I did this one before this one. So it's sometimes, you know, things just because we're relatively competent at something doesn't mean we're going to be awesome at everything. And so we don't need to beat ourselves up when it's like, oh, I'm not the greatest at this. Ooh, and here's one set in chainmail. Oh, that makes me happy. Did I already glue it? Yes. Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to. Sorry. Look at a little bottle of dandelion seeds. Cause why not, really? Ooh, a pretty rock and a little thing. Okay, so I'm gonna make these two. What's in here? Oh, I remember making that. Okay, yeah, we'll go. I want a little thing. And saved its seeds in a bottle. I don't know why I like this, you guys. But I'm not gonna stop. Okay. All right. Focus. Do 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 do. So with this one, we can still use 2 wires. I'm gonna do this one in silver because I think it's gonna look very cool. Yee! Barbie says, I want some of those. Can't wait until you're doing beads again. Dude, me too. Christina says, so fun watching you play with your stuff. Well, thank you for saying so. I just love little boxes of treasure and little things. And I mean, it feels good to play, but I've been such a workaholic for so long. Because, you know, that's what you do when you need money is you work. But sometimes I have to trick myself into playing, and fortunately, I love what we get to do for a living. But playing with shiny beads always just makes me feel like a kid playing with my, like, I loved my Barbie toys that had, like, all the little foods and, like, her shoes and things, like. And so I am ready to enter my phase where I just start playing with dolls again. You know, can't wait to retire so I can just make miniature doll houses. Very treasury. Alright, so we're using 14 inches of wire again, just because I like having a little bit of wiggle room. Ooh-wee. Because, like, I guess nowadays they'd call it a flow state. Oh, there's 2 cardinals. They're fighting. Do you see them? Is that even a cardinal? Or is that some sort of red? That bird's eating my sunflower. That's as far in as I can zoom. Where'd the bird go? It's still on there. Did you see that? Did you see that other one? It's red. Where'd it go? This is the worst. Let's just watch that. Do you see that bird? It's eaten. So I planted a bunch of sunflowers and that's not a cardinal. I don't think their tails are that long. That's some sort of red something. I don't know. Is that a lady cardinal? Why has she got a long tail for? Because there's a feller cardinal. Where? All right. Where are you at? There he is. Look at him go. I bet that's a lady cardinal, because otherwise why were they having a marital dispute?
No, they just hopping around being birds. See, I used to like to sit here with binoculars, but now that we've got like neighbors and such across the street, it makes me look like I'm creeping. And I'm not creeping, not on them, I'm just creeping on the birds. So. Oh, to do dollhouses? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I told Randy that I was like, when I start to get dementia, just get me a Barbie dream house and like one of those kitchen toys that like it was an off-brand Barbie, but like the microwave would like ding, time to check the oven, and I put that inside the Barbie dream house. And then like it's like just put that on like a wheelchair level desk that I can just roll up to, and I will be happy. I'll be so happy. Some little toy horses, some cardboard to cut up and make more Barbie house furniture out of. Like, that's just, I do. Even me, even my grandkids love beads. When they were small, every tiny, shiny thing was a bead. Yeah. I have binoculars I like to use. Ah! Oh, T-Girl says, I got an email from YouTube that said I could now give jewels to my favorite channels. No clue where to find or how to give. Well, I don't know what that is either. Hey, Brooke! A jewel, yeah, I don't know. We already, huh?
Like a vape?
I don't think it's a vape. I think it's like a kick or a super chat or some other probably TikTok-esque. Anyways, we already showed everybody what was inside your super mega craft box from Monday, Brooke. You used to make haunted houses out of shoe boxes? How'd you make them haunted? Do what, Randy? They were scary, he says. Not a hype, dude. I don't even know. Just that y'all are here makes me so happy. So if we're using a bead, we're just gonna thread through. Let's get back into frame. Okay. Well, we were thinking about shipping it off to you. You'll get to see. And we could use the other one. Sometimes if we're using a bead that's very three-dimensional, I like to use this ring mandrel that has a groove in it. It might have been better to just stick with the one that had the groove. Okay, so now we've done that wrap where the wires are staying more or less parallel to each other all the way around the ring band. And if you don't want it to be adjustable, you can just make it to whatever size that you want it to be. But keep in mind that if I want a size 9, I should probably start wrapping at around a 9.5 or a 10. Okay, so we're just going to slide this underneath the bead and then wrap around. So then sliding that up and under and then wrapping around. And then we're going to continue that around, just stacking it. I really wanted to do like a domed eyeball-esque evil eye bead. Like, yeah, we'll get there one day. And now I'm going to come through. Oh, these got a little twisted. That's okay. We can use our pliers to make them be side by side a little better. There we go. And so now from here, I'm going to wrap through. And this is just fantastic practice to get 2 wires to behave like one. And before I cinch that down, I do want to get back in here and just make these wires sit next to each other, because if there's a twist in it, then our stuff is not going to be laying down correctly. Like, can I show you guys real quick some of the stuff that, like, because this is not the first time that I've been itching for the dollhouse bug. Because, like, I love playing The Sims and stuff, and one of my friends had given me some really great, like, dollhouse miniature DIY books. And that paired with our laser cutter. Okay, the drawers fell out. They don't have, not all of them have their handles on them yet, but paired with the laser cutter, I had drawn up some different like schematics. But this one, the little drawers fell out. But I would lose my freaking mind, man. But all of my nieces are too old to play with dolls now, so I mean, I don't think anybody's ever too old to play with dolls, but they're old enough that they're like, no, that's dorky, and I'm like, it's peak fun. But I never varnished them or anything, but that was like going to be an end table. I wanted to needle felt a little chair cushion for on this guy. I think I'd gotten a pattern for this one, but then I made like with this one all the little drawers and things. Like, I just need to make a little handle. So those holes are already in there for the handles to come out. But, you can, I mean, is that not just the coolest? Oh, and I don't know if I'm going to take these to Alabama with me or if we should auction them off in our September auction and just have like a large flat rate box of unfinished miniature dollhouse projects, you know? So I don't know, because I love these and I would hoard them forever if I could. That's a significant hunk of flavor. I love that in your spare time. Yeah. Still play with dolls with you, Vaughn. Right on. Oh no, I have to warn you guys. When my dad would try to play dolls with me, because he's a sweetie and he would do that, I'd be like, you're doing it wrong. Like, I'm the worst to play dolls with. But if you have your stuff and I have my stuff, we could be in the same room together playing dolls at the same time. So yeah, this is an example. I just used like a little bead with some wire through it to make like the little handle that opens up. Look at the little hinges. And you can see how we did it just there on the inside. Like, it's not super great, but I liked it. Oh, really? I still have to put together my 2 apothecaries stands that I got from you all that time ago, right? Oh. But yeah, so, and then this was, I don't know, I was trying to make like our dream furniture. I was like, that's a pretty sick entertainment system. And then I was like, we could just take like a tablet, like a flat screen TV, and put it in the dollhouse. And then me and my toy horses can watch Vaughn's live streams. Oh my God, you guys. I'm so grateful that my friends and Randy love me, because I'm incurable. They're fun. I think they're fun, and it's just any little ways that we can have fun like that. So I don't know yet if I'm gonna be giving these away. Yeah, I think I'll send them to their forever home, or not giving away, but put up for auction. That way, somebody who can play with them or do something with them, you know, horsing around. Yeah, or even a little like smartphone or something would be perfect. Like, just do it up like a little TV. I love how nerdy you are. Well, thank you. I'm glad. I have fun with it. I do. So now that we've done that wrap, we're getting back to work, y'all. We're coming in here and bringing it around. And now I'm going to do that little spiral. It's the topmost wire I'm curling up and around. Remember when you were working on this and then you stepped away, Randy put his phone on it and it was playing a video. Did he really? Oh, I love him so much. He's the coolest. Like, honestly, that's probably one of my favorite parts about playing D&D is using miniatures because it's just like playing dolls again. Because, oh man, I lose my crap for Polly Pockets, y'all. Made a fake fireplace using like cardboard and foam to hang on my wall, and I would put my iPad inside it to play a video of fire. Oh, Brooke, I love that. Okay, so now we're here, and it's formulaic at this point. We made the spiral, now we cut the tail. We made the spiral, make sure we're cutting the correct wire. Right on, Nance says, I think she's a lady cardinal. I think so. It's her tail was so long. Oh, you're good, Nance. If your icon isn't red, you can scroll down and then scroll back up. Yeah. You can scroll down and you can scroll back up. And it'll buffer forever, never mind. But yeah, there you go. And it should still have the red light. Are you coming to the tree? So we'd both be free. And now we're going to wrap around. There's once. And there's twice. Going in and giving it a snip. Oh, really? I must be showing my age, but what is a Polly Pocket? They are super duper miniature little like toys. Like, I am willing to be fully distracted. Because we had 4 of us kids living in one room, so we did not have like a bunch of toys. Ooh, there was one that I had that was like a Polly Pocket that was a McDonald's. What about the one that was a yellow house? Because I had 3. So I had 3 little Polly Pockets. And one of them, oh, was this house. Look at that. There it is. 15 viewed today. Is it that house? I thought there was a palm tree or something. I don't know that it's show me the inside. I don't know if it was this one. But oh, I'm not even in frame. This is the general concept. It was like a little clamshell house that when you opened it, it was just, and like the fridges and stuff would usually open. Like it was super cool. Was there a big pink house? I still have the pink house upstairs in my closet of like childhood nostalgia. There it is. Oh, this one's on Etsy. No, I don't want to log in. Oh my god. It's 104. Well, it has all the pieces. But, y'all. This was my jams. Look at that veranda. And they had like a little fish pond and the little palm tree. And then all the little... I don't know that I had any of the toys. Like, I think I lost them. Or ate them. I was really bad about chewing on my toys. But look at, you could have them sit in the bathtub. Like, and that would actually light up. You put the batteries in the chimney, you guys. Like, in the chimney. It's brilliant. And then there, like, there's a little closet that opens up and like a sound system. Like, this is the coolest thing ever. This was peak childhood playing with toys for me. Oh, because the little pieces, you could make them stand into place, but sometimes their hip joint would get tired and they'd fall over. But 2 baths, 1 bed, 2 baths. This house is fantastic. And look at this, a literal buffet of miniature food. There's no question as to why I am the way that I am. Lumos, which whenever you have the house closed, like that lights up too, and it comes through the windows. But yes, there's the bottom. You can. Yep. Peak, absolute peak childhood toys. Oh, really? Cindy says my daughter had some too and loved them. Okay, they came out in 1989. I was on son number 3, so tiny dolls were not an item in our house. Gotcha. Yep, and the house isn't much bigger than your hand. Yeah. Tie-dyeing time. Have fun. And there was one that was like this great big house that was right before Dad got sick and basically the whole family fell apart. That was the year that I had gotten the Barbie dream house, and it was like a big like Polly Pocket, like you could put your makeup or something in the bottom. But I felt spoiled that year, like mega spoiled. I mean, it is what it is. It's okay. But I lost almost all of my toys and stuff when the move, because we'd gotten a storage unit. And I didn't even get a chance to say, goodbye to my toys. What? Brooke says, I loved Polly Pockets and Bratz dolls. My mom just found all my Bratz in the basement. No way! My niece Maddie really enjoys Bratz dolls. Those were a little after my time. But yeah, that put an end to my doll playing era, because I had finally built the best cardboard box Barbie house neighborhood, and then I would use my Barbie would play with the Polly Pockets for her doll houses. So it's like when you have your sim play the Sims on the sim computer. Oh wow. But I absolutely love miniatures. It was peak, y'all. So here's this ring, nice and great big. Could fit just about as large as you could want. And then I'm going to splay them apart. There's got to be a better way. I wonder if I can do both of the wires at once. I had some Barbies, but I wasn't as interested in those as the others. Right on. Nance says, I love mini doll houses. There used to be a big barn that had a family made it into a mini dollhouse store. There was everything in there. It was 2 stories of mini houses, furniture, people. Ooh, a dinosaur child. Did you know that the Barbie who can rollerblade can ride horses and velociraptors? I had some velociraptors in the herd. I'm just going to bend them both at once and see what happens. So it brings it up, I mean, so tight. That's probably way more than what you would need, ever. I don't know, sometimes we size rings for children, though, because we tell their parents that you can just put it on the handle of a cooking spoon or something, and you can size it up accordingly. My mom and I have always loved mini stuff. There's a Christmas store that had a room dedicated to all the miniature Christmas villages, and we'd always look at them wanting to build one. Oh, that's so fun. Barbie was my thing, says Water. I had my last Barbie until my hubby and I were hit by a tornado. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's rough. Michelle says, my grandma and grandpa used to make doll houses. They were even in some competitions when I was growing up. My grandpa did all the woodworking, made the staircases, all of it, and they both painted. Wow. Spooky town stuff. We've been collecting it since. Someday I'll dedicate space to display them. My sister and I would raid the Barbie minis and use them for our dinos. Nice. Yeah, I had one Barbie. But that's because I needed somebody to brush the horses and like to just do all of the Barbie things. But no, it basically I was just LARPing peak Sims 3 experience. They would make little paintings for the walls. They would make all the dishes for the, pottery dishes and little water dishes and glasses. Wow. Yeah, so there it is with a coin bead. That's a particularly large coin bead, which looks a lot better wrapped up into something. I like that. And then that's how it looks with a wire wrap groovy cab. And then I bet we'll need to get some... Now I do the same thing, but with my Transformers. Nice. They actually made pretty much everything that you can buy in the stores these days. They made it all by hand. That's wild. No new ones for a bit. Gotcha. I'm going to take, again, with the silver. Now, is something like this, I don't know if I'm going to do that in today's stream, but we could come through and whip stitch and do a coiled version with this as the focal point. If you can kind of visualize how that would wrap around. And then it would just come off the sides in the same way as what it does with the groovy cabs. So now we get to pick, y'all. Do you want us to wrap in silver or in bronze? First comment to come through is the one we'll go with. Silver or bronze? And then do I do 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Well, hey, Amanda, how's it going? Ooh, water says silver, so we'll do silver. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 on the labradorite cabs, you guys. Ooh, we'll do bronze next, Melisandre. Ooh, and 5. There we go. That's Starscream's job. The ponies can't brush their own manes. They have hooves. That's Starscream's job. So just running that out. And again, 2 lengths of 14 inches will get us where we're going. Oh, I don't know. I guess I'll keep my little miniatures and actually finish them into something and then sell that. That way I still get to play with them, because I think she's on TikTok. She makes little tiny houses that are all kinds of different things. A lot of her stuff is like spooky or old looking. All right on. So there's the 2 lengths of 14 inches of 20 gauge wire. And we're going to find the middle, and then I'm going to come off to the side by just a bit. We don't have to be like dead in the center. Give it the old squishy smushing. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I am just sweating. I know that's all I've got to talk about, but that's all I can think. I had a wonderful distraction of miniatures for a little bit. Break time, right? Drink some water. I'm going to get at least one more wrapped, and then I gotta go be in front of the air conditioner. I might call it early. I don't know yet. I'm gonna try to stick it out, but... Ooh, been making bead capture bracelets. Nice! How's that going? 3, 4. And I'm gonna give it a little bit of a squish. It's 1:02 right now. Goodness gracious. It's sweat o'clock right here in my craft room. Most of our t-shirts are Marvel and cartoons. People wonder why a 53-year-old woman wears those. Well, I mean, if you like it, you like it. And that's all right. The longest part is just setting up all the rings. I have 3 done, 2 more to go. Ooh-wee. But yeah, that setup certainly does take a while, but it's so worth it. So now I'm coming through in this manner, and we're just going to give it a twist. 2, 3. Let's get these wires lined up to make sure that they are going to be landing in the grooves. 4. Well, here, maybe I can zoom in for you, Kelly. You only need to ask. Just giving it a little bit of that offset. Just twisting it down. Now I'm gonna zoom back out. And I'm going to come in here on this other side, just because I don't want to be wandering out of frame. I enjoy it, but my hands don't. Gotcha. Yes, definitely take your breaks. So there's that. And now to just tighten that wire into the grooves, I'm using my nylon jaw pliers. And they just kind of whoop down to the tip. And just to make it easier, I just tidy everything up so that it's flat on one plane. You can zoom on the regular streams, and I'm always zooming in because I'm not the smartest to need the details. Gotcha. What's the difference between a regular stream and a live stream? Like just the regular videos? Okay, and so now we're going to come in here and wrap up another one, and this is how we are making our inventory for the much anticipated upcoming Dragon Con. Okay, so just wrapping that around. Oh, you're perfectly sharp. They're always making up just new crap all the time for all this tech stuff, and I'm like, please, just, like, today, my Yahoo Mail was like, earn badges for checking your emails and make a streak. And I'm like, this is stupid. I don't want to do it. Like, get this crap off my screen. I don't want to streak. I don't want to check my emails. But that's just me in a nutshell. But I'll have a full-on, like, conniption fit every time they change how I need to log into PayPal or some crap. Like, I'm just like, where it at? So we're just bending that around. I like this step with the mandrel still in the ring. It just helps me to keep everything in shape and where I want it to be and the tension. I like wrapping when the ring's got something to hold on to. There we go. We could probably just do one wrap, but I'm very happy with it like this. Ooh, have y'all ever made a cupboard casserole or cupboard soup? Well, we made refrigerator casserole last night, and it's amazing what you can do with a can of creamy corn and a pack of crackers on top of just old meat and vegetables. All right on, Kelly. Yeah, these are... I'm digging these. Hey, Randy. Oh, I think he's off in the kitchen. I don't think he can hear me. I'll wait till he comes back. But I'll have Randy try this on so y'all can see how this sits on a... I wear like around a size 9. So before I do the size adjustment on this one. Right on, Randy. Thank you. Oh, right on. Yeah, we have some grooved cabochons still available on the website, but we will be adding more of this small marquee style in next week's shop update because I do hope to be recording a tutorial on this design because I think it's very doable. You know, there's all sorts of different ways for things to go a little sideways, but part of the fun of wire wrapping, I think, is the problem solving because, you know, it's going to go a little askew way more often than it's going to go perfectly. And that's what keeps it interesting to me. Because I love learning new chainmail weaves and stuff, but it can get a little repetitive sometimes. Will the tutorial go over grooved and not grooved? I do hope so. I'll show an example of if you don't have a groove, this is how you would do it. Because other than that initial hugging of the grooved stone, the thing is that this does need either a groove or a hole for this design. Okay, so now we've got that little swirl swirl. And then we'll just bring that down. And I'm going to zoom in on this one. Oh, yeah. Look at that manicure. I really need to take care of my nails, but that's fine. These are working hands. Just snipping in right there. And then just squishing that down. Do you see how it tucks it so nice? Oop, oop, no pokey bit. Oh, really, Cindy? I can't. I've got it. I'm coming in here and like pushing my cuticles and stuff back. I'm like, no. All right, that's enough of messing with my nails. All right, so now we're going to do that same thing on the other side. This wire coming through, I'm going to extend this way, and then we're going to bend and bring it up and through. Grab and pull around. You can see that's why my thumbnail gets messed up there, is because I'm holding it like it's a ramp. That way that wire will slide down the back of my thumbnail and land where I want it to. So like here, I can move it a wire forward and it just helps it to get down. With polymer clay, maybe embed the wire before curing. It might work to groove a thick polymer clay piece. It could also be done like the coin. That's a possibility. That's certainly worth exploring. Something that I have found, the polymer clay can be quite sensitive to internal pressure. So I don't know if like the twisting, if the clay, I would certainly want to use a Sculpey Primo or like a Kato or Fimo clay, something nice and solid, if I were going to do it grooved. And there we are. So there's that ring. You can kind of squish that one up a little, squish that one down a little. And I'm not going to resize this one yet because I'm going to have Randy try it on so that we can see how it looks without doing the resizing. Oh, we've still got 30 minutes. I'm going to keep wrapping. But I'm going to go stand in front of the air conditioner for just a little bit. I will be right back, you guys. You want them to try this ring one? Like we still have time.
I just have to switch bracelet signs again.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Well, we might have some of those rings in an anodized color. If you want to do some of that switched up a little. Can you try on this ring for me? But you got to bring it over and do it on camera. So come stand right here. Oh, hello. All right, y'all. This is Randy's hand. And
Yeah,
that's
that works pretty good.
it'd be a hand model. See, fingers together. Oh, yes. Wow, yeah. Thank you, baby. How'd it feel?
Pretty good. Slid over my swollen knuckle and everything.
Is that the one that...
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Well, hey, Joette. How's it going? Whew, I stood in front of the air conditioner for a few moments, and that was quite nice. I was wrapping pearl rings yesterday, but the holes are too small for this design. I used weaving wire through the pearls. That's the way to do it, Cindy. That is the way to do it. But I'm just super thrilled with these, and I'm still going to go ahead and come through and do... Yeah, you can hear Z. Edith says, hey, Randy, long time no see. And then we're going to come up in here, foop and foop. And then we're going to use, and I just do this that way people in the booth can be aware of what to expect with how his chair arm just broke off again. Huh? So he's throwing things?
Yes.
Well, it's because he wants attention. But this way, customers will know what to expect, how it looks. Like, I wouldn't want to give them a straight banded ring on the display and be like, yeah, we can adjust it to fit however you want, but it'll change how it looks. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not close enough to the fan because then it makes it too loud on the phone. What size jump rings do you use for the captured bead bracelet using the glow-in-the-dark tracers? I use 18 gauge 1/4 inch, but I can't recall if I think that's standard wire gauge. Bye, Peggy. Yeah, we'll be streaming tomorrow on Kick from 3 to 6 p.m. Keep an eye out for your newsletter. And the size that displays best on our ring displays is around a size 6, because otherwise it goes down too far and you can't see them. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that'd be a great idea, Cindy. So we're gonna do a bronze one next. My hands are just swelling and swelling, so I'm just gonna, the ring was comfortable, but I just don't want rings on my fingers right now. Ooh, bead capture bracelets, right on. So which one do we do, you guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? One. Okay. The big one. So I'm going to give myself probably 16 inches because it's a big boy. I don't know why, but this spool of wire just got spooled strangely. There we go. Ooh, we'll wrap 2 next, Michelle. Ooch, because now I want to see how long it takes me to make one of these. It is 5:38. Line it up, find the middle, open the clamp, insert the wedge, give it the smushy squish. The hanging tree from the Hunger Games. Are you coming to the tree? Don't you to run, so we'd both be free. Strange things have happened to you, stranger will it be. Oh, with the chainmail I'd need to do some weaving, and I don't have that wire over here, and I really wanted to get just like this one style done for our booth at DragonCon. Yeah, that's true, Lydia. I was, yeah. Yo ho, yo ho. Just a little swap up of the lyrics. Ooh, now that's going to be quite offset, but that might be really nice. But if we don't want it that offset, I recommend doing what I call a training bend. So we're going to nylon jaw plier that out nice and straight. Because do you see how this still behaves like a hinge? If we only did a few, it would just uncouple. It wouldn't be nice and tight together. Can this be done with non-grooved cabs? Not in this exact way. It might take more wires. But so there'd be kind of different ways of going about it. But this is truly my first day doing this design. So some experimentation is in order. All right, there we go. Excellent. Really wanted that to be right in line. Oh, really? Well, I had no idea, Melisandre. I'll have to look into that because I love the song. I just know that that's I haven't even watched that movie, but it came up on my Spotify soundtrack. So now I'm just going to press that down. to get it nice and in the groove. Ooh, no wiggle at all. That makes me happy. And now I'm going to come in with my nylon jaws and just make sure it's nestled nicely into the groove. Ooh, cold beverage. One of the thin ones in the shape I got from Needs Live on my finger. I'll have to figure it out. It was too thin to groove. Gotcha. Ooh, that would be cool. The way that I would do this with a non-groovy cabochon is I would make a frame with the wire in the exact same manner that sits very tight up against the ring, and then I would use either a half round or a, let me see if I can find it. It'll be on here on my YouTube channel. So let's see if I can search our videos. Is there not like a search bar? Oh, heck. Okay. There's that. And then, there we are now. Let's see. It's not a short. This style. This one right here, wire wrap pendant tutorial from 7 years ago. I would do that style where it's just like a little crisscross bar, because that goes on the front and the back. There you go. Here it is. This one's adjustable too, but similar concept from 2 years ago. So the DIY adjustable wire wrapped ring tutorial, I would check those two out, because I mean that's pretty close for a marquee ring. But you don't have to go full throttle like that. Oh, really? Like, Kitsune? You'll get it. You'll get it. Practice makes progress. It really does. Okay, so now, coming in here. The tension, gotcha. I'm gonna try this one with just one wrap. Nah, I'm gonna do that on one of the smaller ones. This one's big. She needs both wraps. So just wrapping both around. It's starting to hurt in my joints from where I'm pressing so hard. Ooh, that's true, Cindy. Yeah, you could do like a net bezel. Coming around. So even with getting sidetracked, this is 5 minutes into the ring. Or 7 minutes into the ring, maybe? I don't know. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. And it's never a race. And I don't charge by the amount of time that it takes me to make something, because I don't want to be punished for being quick at what I do. So we'll probably sell these rings for $25. Just because, honestly, I haven't thought about it too much. I'll need to talk to Randy about it, because he's got a much more realistic perspective of how much time and energy these things take me, because I go kind of time blind when I'm crafting. Oh no, I got it twisted. 'Cause I'm twisted. Do-do-do-do. Oh, I bet that'd be gorgeous if we did like a twist down. That'd be so pretty. Well, I've got to unwrap this so I can... Ooh, Water says, did you find a new place to get chain from? I still get all of my chain either from Panda Hall or from the Ring Lord. But here lately I've just been getting it from Panda Hall because I haven't used up the stuff that I'd gotten from the Ring Lord. But that's just because I got so much of it that it was, we just haven't used it up yet. Billie Holiday. I recognize that name, but I'm so bad with names. Okay, so we got it untwisted. It was just important to me to have it be untwisted because I want it to lay flat and comfortably on the finger. Gotcha. Brooke says some of the stuff I make I can't do by time because I've gotten quicker. It's a fantastic problem to have. There we go. And so now just rewrapping. This parawire can really take it. There we are. And now I'm going to split whichever one is the topmost, and by that I mean whichever one is closest to the cabochon. And I bet we can do a third wrap to help it be more spirally. And then we won't even need to trim it. Ooh, Kelly says, oh, I didn't realize I could order a ring from you. Can I get one for my daughter? If yes, how would I order it? Currently we're making things for selling out of our booth at DragonCon, but you could send us an email. And if you're willing to wait until September or even possibly later, ooh, Amirmir says, random thought, would it be possible or too complicated to do like a Celtic weave with wire for a ring? There's a couple of different ways that I've seen folks pull that off. Most of them that I've seen involve a fair bit of soldering to get like a nice Celtic knot. And then some of them were you just need a really, really dead soft wire that you can anneal to get to be soft again because it takes so much weaving. But I've had an idea of doing like a little bit of like a braid twist on the band of this one, but I just don't know how we'll get there just yet. Sorry, I'm taking my hair down. My scalp is so sweaty. Like the poor hummingbird feeder, like I'm looking at the hummingbird like it's sweating, eating at the feeder. Some pretty clouds rolling in though. Oh, yeah, okay. And I've been sitting too long. I wonder if it would destroy the business if we reduced our live streams to 2 hours instead of 3 so that I don't have to sit for so long. We'll worry about that after Dragon. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oh, right on, Kelly. That one seems a little too big. We'll take it down then. So this one I am going to trim. And then we're going to make just a nice wee bitty spiral. if it gets a little three-dimensional on you, just smush it with some pliers. If in the case, like on this side here, where this one I didn't need to trim, it just ended at that length, I'll trim the other side to match it. Possibly, Cindy. I just don't know how it would do on whether or not YouTube would keep recommending us to folks, or things like that. And it's like, would we need to send a second newsletter? So we just got it to where for the first month, no, this is like the second month in 3 years that our income has increased instead of decreased. So I don't want to screw with the formula. Whatever is working is working. But I'm looking forward to, in the new craft room, just about like all of my streaming will be done from a standing desk. I just don't have the time to rearrange the whole house right now. Yeah, and I don't know either. And that's the scary part. Like, I just wish I knew, like, oh, this is the thing to do. Got it. And so instead, I will sit and do what needs done. Oh, I like that. That's a nice sized ring. I'm digging it. But I like where your thoughts are at, and I really appreciate your suggestions. So now I'm just coming in and boop, and then boop. And I do like to bring those two ends together. And then we're just gonna bring it on up. And then my favorite tool is the tabletop itself, where I can just kind of rolling pin all of that down. But if you're having problems, you see how that is protruding just a little bit? Well, if I take our pliers, our flat nose pliers, and press in, almost like it's a bevel setting. Oh, gotcha, Cindy. And that way it'll just hug around the roundness of the finger a little better. I love it. There we go. All right, and then we're going to wrap number 2, but should it be in silver, copper, or bronze? That's the flash on it. Well, we've got 6 more minutes. So it took, what, 10 minutes almost? It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Copper, excellent. And that's just a wee bitty one, so we'll do. Ooh! Oh. Brooke says, hey Vaughn, so I have these wood shadow boxes I'm making into dice trays. I need to spray them with sealers so the mica stays. Do you have any suggestions on if I should just do one side, then flip, or hang? I don't know. I'm real bad about getting drips whenever I spray stuff. So I usually will spray and then flip. Because if I hang, especially if it's like, if it starts like spinning on me, normally I just put down some sort of like a craft paper or something, and old newspaper or whatever, and spray on that and then flip, or like a bit of cardboard. Okay, line it up, find in the middle. Oh, sorry, Michelle. I just saw that you'd said bronze. We had 2 coppers come in, so I was like, okily dokily. I need to go off to the side. And then coming up this way. And so this is just a quick reminder that if y'all have enjoyed hanging out in today's live stream, but you want a full camera experience with like some jams and all sorts of stuff like widescreen mode, check us out on Kick. We stream from 3 to 6 p.m. every Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And we do giveaways. There's no advertisements. It's just a bunch of fun. Oh, Christina, I'm so glad to have kept you company. Oh, thank you, Cindy. This one, I'll just do one wrap because it's just a petite little guy. And we'll also, I change gears a lot more over on Kick too because there's like a be right back screen, and here on YouTube the average view duration of our videos is about 50 seconds. So if I walk away, from the camera to like take a restroom break or to stretch my legs, oftentimes that will significantly negatively affect how our channel does for the week on whether or not our videos get shown to people and just things like that. So the YouTube keeps me chained to my desk, whereas over on Kick I have like a be right back screen and all sorts of stuff. Oh no, Brooke. It's gonna sound silly, but doing a bit of yoga can really help with those things. Oh, Nita, thank you so much for saying so. Hey, Apex, how are you doing today? Like, I appreciate you guys a bunch. I feel very blessed and lucky to get to do what we do for a living, and it really, y'all are all of that. So thank you. Oh, you're good, Christina. Because I still enjoy streaming on YouTube. We meet way more new people on YouTube than we do on Kick. We still get some new folks will wander in sometimes, but so we come here onto YouTube to tell people come hang out with us on Kick, and then we like have parties over on Kick. Hey Pro, how's it going? Yeah. Oh, that'll be great, Brooke. I mean, I'm giving the advice that I wish I would take because I'm sitting here with sciatica in my left butt cheek and my right shoulder hurts, and it hurts when my head goes like this, and like I was getting Charlie horses in my freaking calf last night, and I was like, I should do some downward facing dogs. And then guess what I did? Not downward facing dogs. I think I just sat in my chair and drank coffee and prayed and be like, please help me not be in pain. So I do want one full wrap at least, just because see how that really, cinches it in there on the side. And so now we'll take this and keep it nice and tight. So I wish I would take the advice that I give. Oh, a mare. Okay. Oh, and I'm all sweaty. My hand hurts. Okay. Oh no, Kathy. Well, we're going to finish this one ring just right quick because I can't believe how fast this goes. Like, look at that, y'all. Chit-chatting and complaining and everything. And if you don't want to do the spirals, you can just trim it off like that right there. But I like the spirals. Ooh, magnesium foam? What is magnesium foam? Just twisting that wire around. But yeah, I'll catch myself, like I clench my teeth in my sleep. Like I've been having so many stress dreams. Like I think my dream last night And Christina, you'll love this. My dream last night is that somebody showed up with a bulldozer and like dug out the whole yard at the new house and was holding us ransom for, well, if you want us to fill it in before it rains and erodes it, then you have to pay us this. And I was seeing red in my dream. Like, I don't know why I got to be having stress dreams like that, but hooey. I'll have to look up that TheraWorks magnesium foam. So I've been doing non-sleep deep rest or whatever, and that helps. But yeah, so it's because things are, I can manage my mindset through the day and keep stress from getting the better of me for the most part. But apparently I am not in control of like my dreams. I want to just have dreams of like Randy and I in a hot tub or like big trees. If I could put in a formal request, I would just love to dream about walking through a forest where there's no briars or mosquitoes, just big old mossy trees. Like, that'd be nice instead of the bull crap my brain's been hucking out. But that's all right. Ooh. They have it at the pharmacy. Okay. Well, thank you. But now it's my sciatica feels a whole lot better when I just don't sit for, like, I can sit for about an hour and a half before my butt's like, okay, time to get up and shake something. I've had to do breath work and take breaks to stay healthy. I get it. It's a lot. It works, though. Breath work really works. And, like, intentional posture. Right on, Christina. We're here for you, man. We got you. Everything's gonna be okay. That's a good way to look at it, Sheila. She says, I like that you have the freedom on Kick and it is more relaxed, but I really like that YouTube videos stay up and are not deleted. Do more of what makes you happy is what I think. Yes. Dreams are sadly supposed to help us process stress instead of just being fun movies. Well, I don't know what I wish I could have a meeting with my brain and be like, what were you hoping to accomplish with this? And just be like Ooh, right on. Maybe. And again, it's if I were hurting even when I've taken a couple of days off and I'm relaxed, but when I'm not working, I don't hurt. And so I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is a use injury. Oh, right on, Cindy. Oh, one day, Christina. Wish we could both belly dance break together. We'll have to dance or walk. We're doing this grocery list for next week. Okay. Hey, Kelly. The one Kelly who is interested in a ring for her daughter. We just got your order in, and if that's the cabochon that you would like for your daughter's ring, if you could also, like, if you could send us an email, we'll be able to send you a link for, this would be a $20 wrap plus shipping on that ring.
It's just the cap.
Yeah, because that's just the cap. Barbie says I spoiled myself and got a small projector thing that covers the ceilings and walls with stars. I laid in bed last night for an hour just watching the moon and stars float around my room. That is so cool, Barbie. Oh. Oh my gosh. 100% Christina. We're gonna have to set some stuff on fire and go churn butter in the backyard. Well, I'm in love with that one. I love the copper with the flash. But that is the end of today's stream, you guys. We got a bunch of rings made. Like, look at that. Look at that. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. I am blinging, yo. I love it. Ooh. Okay. All right. We got a lot done today, you guys. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. Thank you to everybody who helped to make this week's shop update fantastic. I really look forward to hanging out with you guys tomorrow. We will likely be doing some dragon heads and leather working just to keep it mixed up so that, you know, I can keep everything hurting. But I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Sign up for our free newsletter. And until next time, happy crafting. Mwah. Bye, guys.